Good morning students, welcome back to our YouTube channel Online Study from Imam Senior Secondary School, Tonk, Rajasthan, English. I hope all the students have been doing your homeworks and send it in the English very good. And so, we have seen in the last classes the chapter and unit 4. And so today we will see our poem. We'll see a poem. So students, please take out your books and go through the online classes. Otherwise it is useless. Make sure that you take your book, open your book and go through it. And then we'll see the name of this poem is Trouble. Trouble. And so here we'll see that the writer, the poet here is Edina St. Vincent Millay. He is the writer or the poet of this poem. And so he was among we'll see this. So he was among the famous and successful poets in America. And also, won the Pulitzer Prize for his poetry, and her words reflect both traditional and the modern elements of poetry. That means he combined both the modern and the ancient, or we can say the traditional things in his poem, or the element in his poem. And so this poem is about a deep longing to travel and to desire to go out and to see the world. So this poem basically is about a girl, and then she wanted to travel through a train, and then had a desire to go out and see the outer world. So, we'll continue with the paras. So, we have three strangers with here. Three strangers there. So, now we'll read the first stanza. I'm going to read, students. Please read your book. I'm going to read the road track. The railroad track is mile away. The day is loud with voice speaking. Yet there is not a train goes by all day, but I hear it whistle shrinking. So in this paragraph we see that the poet explained the railroad track is very far from his place where his house is there. And so expressing it in a mind, he is experiencing this in a mind. That means it is very far from the poet place where he is there. Very far, a miles away. And in the second line we can see that the day is loud with voice speaking. That means though it is the railway roads are very far from him, but some of the says that the whole day is of loud chattering of people, feel the daytime. And poet could hear also people speaking with the voice. He could hear the voice, the people they speak, though the railway road is very far from his place. And so he says that in the third line, quoted that there is no train passes by his residence or house. But still the poet could hear the whistle or the blow of the sound of the train, which is making a high pitch cry. So as all we know that when a train goes, it makes a big sound. And so this sound was heard by this poet. And so in the second stanza of the book, I'm going to read students see in your book. All night there is not a train goes by, though the night is still for sleeping and dreaming. But I see its cinder red on the sky and hears its engine steaming. So in this second stanza, the poet explained that he says that all night it made for sleeping. The poet, he knows that night is made for the sleeping. And so what happens, but there is no train passes by his house, but the poet could see the cinder red on the sky. That means some small sparking of a fire. He could see. You can see in your book that is given there the red and the yellow color in your book, students. That is a cinder red. So these type of things he could see when the train is moving. That I could see the cinder on the skies, some sparkling. And then the engine, from the engine, so from where it is coming, you can see in your book that it is coming from that cinder. That cinder is coming from the train itself, from the engine steaming. And so he could hear it, the engine steaming, making a pressure sound. And so we'll go for the next para. That means the last stanza. My heart is warm with the friend I have make, and better friend I will not be knowing. Yet there is not a train I could take, no matter where it goes. And so here in this last stanza, the last stanza of this poem, Travel, the poet says that the friend of this poet, he may says that my friend with whom I am making friend is very happy with that friend. Those friends he had, he is very happy with that friend. So in that happiness is being made in his heart. It has warmed his heart. That means it has made happy his heart. And he says that in the second line of this last stanza that all better friend I will not be knowing. He wanted to make again some more friends when he is going. That means unknowing friend. So when we go to somewhere, when we do a journey, we also get lots of friends in our journey in the train, and then we make a friend with them. So here also in that same manner, in the same way, the point is expressing that he wanted to make some more better friends, and to which he do not know. And so in the last second line, it says that yet is not a train I could make, and then he is desiring that I wanted a train to take and to make a journey, and says that no matter where the train is good, but I wanted to travel. I wanted to travel with the train. I want to go with the train, no matter where it goes. And so, he has a great desire, here the poet has a great desire to sit in the train and to go ahead. And so here we wind up our point. I hope students you have understood. And so, please do the work and send it, which I'll giving you in your, now when I'll give you, please do it and send it in the English query group, because that will be counted as your attendance. I hope students you have understood. So till then, take care, have a good day, bye bye.